Hi there. Hi there. This is Meri. And today is Monday, January 20, 2019. Wow. Let me turn the autofocus, or at least check the autofocus on my camera. I'm still getting used to, I don't see it being that blurry, but let's go ahead and turn off the autofocus, or at least check to see if it's off. I'm getting used to using this new camera and using the new laptop. Who came in? Barb. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Barb. I see I need to adjust my camera just a bit. There. Did my camera settings come on? I'm still, yes, they did. Okay, let's check. Autofocus here. See, I have to reset my autofocus every time, and I'm not sure why I have to do that. There. If I set it off, it should stay off. I'm going to have to get in there and look at things. Good morning, Barb. All right, let's move this away. I was in Tanya's Totally Junk Journal, and I don't have a link to it in my description box now, but I will put one in there. And this is the first page. She did deco art pages. Let's see, is my other one in here? Where's my other one? Huh. Well, this is my first page. And I really like what she did. I made mine very simple. She made hers a little bit more complicated. But since this was my first time doing a deco page, I just decided, and doing it the way that she was telling us, I decided to make it pretty simple. I later went in and added this circle and this. And this is my second one. And she punched out circles, so I did. And I used the magazine pages. And I thought I had these two pages glued back to back to make it stronger. She used a lightweight piece of cardboard, but I didn't have any at hand. Hi, Auntie Ro. It's 2:30 a.m. there. You better get some rest, Auntie. Yeah, this magazine that I used was Nebraska Land magazine. And I thought I had these two pages glued together, but I didn't. I had this page glued to a page that I need to go in and mend this morning because I was doing that kind of fast. So I need to glue this down. But as I was looking at it later, voila. Voila, there's a piece of, there's a page in the center. Now I have another page that I don't know quite where it is. What happened to my other page? Oh, here it is. I'll show that one to you too. But first, oh, 4:30 in the morning. I'm not thinking. I got out, oh, here it is. I got out some washi tape, and because I did not know I had this in there until I was right at the very end, and I was looking at them, and I go, wow, surprise, Meri. You have to work in the morning. Auntie Ro, you better go get some rest. If you have to work in the morning, you need to get some rest. Don't let me keep you. As much as I'd love to have you in here, if you got to work, you work an 8-hour day, you go get rest. How about you, Barb? Do you work? Yep. Yeah, you bet. You work an 8-hour day. You better say, click off the Meri Atelier. Say goodbye. Thank you for coming in and saying good morning, but I want you to turn off that whatever you're using, if it's a phone or laptop or whatever, and you go get some rest. The morning will be here in a couple hours. I love you coming though. You West Coast gals, you're still not quite in bed yet when I come on at 4:30. I know. I went to bed late last night, and I set my alarm for 4, and I thought, oh, I'm not going to wake up. And then I thought, well, I'm just planning an impromptu anyway, so I've got to get this tape started here. It's one thing I don't like about some of this tape. It's really hard to get started. And, but I woke up when my phone has your phone, well, you click off that phone, Annie Rowe. I'll see you another time. I'd rather have you go get some sleep than watch me. I'm going to put this tape down here you happened to get up and heard the ping, and it was me. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you go back to sleep. There we go. I'm not that I'd rather have you get your rest. I'm not that adamant that people watch me, although I do enjoy people coming in and saying good morning to them. In a minute. Okay. All right. Well, just look, the rest of the world is sleeping, Annie Rowe. The rest of the world's sleeping. I just thought I'd do an impromptu. I'm in the mood to do some art, and I wasn't quite finished. I wasn't quite finished yesterday. This is going to stick here unless I kind of rub it off. I guess I could put some more tape there, but I'd just rather rub it off, kind of. I think it'll be okay now. Barb says, I work in the summertime at the beach as a gate attendant. Well, how cool is that? That's cool, Barb. That must be a fun job. Now, what I do need to do, though, is I need to glue this page down a little bit better. I thought that I had glued all these pages down, but I got a surprise when I opened my pages yesterday. I go, oh, look at this. Ooh, this really isn't glued. I want to get glue on my mat. I'd rather have a bent page. All righty. There we go. That's good enough for now. This was actually the first page. See, and I thought I had these two glued together. And I thought I was just going to flip it like that, but I didn't. I was going, what is this? It's opening here. So really, this will be my last page because it opens here. So this will be my first page. And then I'll open it and I'll just have this. I kind of like it just like that. I'm going to leave it that way. Maybe I could journal on this. I could journal on this side. This is going to go in my totally junk journal. And that's my decal page. Then I did another one. She did some tags, but I did this one. I was having fun with the X-Acto knife. And I punched out some large circles. I have a small circle here. But I punched out some large circles. And I was cutting out images. I was having fun with that. Now, the circles I glued down on my magazine pages, then I built a frame around it. So I was having fun with that. Then we got into a discussion about waxed paper and watercolor on it, or whatever medium she was using. I don't know what she was using. Ink? Yeah, I think she was using alcohol ink on her waxed paper. Hi, newbie Cheryl. Good morning. And who else is in? Heidi. Hi, Heidi. Good morning, Heidi. River City Creative is in here. Hi, River City and Kimberly Ray. Good morning, Kimberly Ray. Newbie Cheryl. Let's see. Heidi said, good morning. Barb said, I'm helping my nephew with his commercial fishing. I dress the fish. Oh, cool, Barb. That's cool. River City said, good morning. Newbie Cheryl said, hello. You're just stocking the wood fire. Brr. Oh, it's supposed to get cold in the Northwest today. Kimberly Ray says, good morning, Meri. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So then we got into the discussion of stained glass pages. And I think I'll put a link. Well, no, I put it on my community page. My link to my did I put that? The link to my stained glass windows on my community page? I think I did. And I had not looked at that stained glass art journal that I did a couple years ago when I still lived in Madison. And boy, am I just doing this. Now, this is not wax paper. I just smeared metallic paint on this black construction paper. I put the black construction paper down on the magazine. So I built my page up a little. But I had punched out of the black construction paper, I punched circles. And here's where I cut one circle out and then I glued it back in. So we got into the discussion of using waxed paper, and she was saying, oh, she was using alcohol inks because she kept saying transparent. And I'm going, to be a stained glass window, it does not necessarily have to be transparent. So we had a little discussion about that. So I went out and got my art journal that I did a couple years ago, my playlist. And I was watching some of my old videos and I'm going, wow, I'm getting inspired to do stained glass windows again. And this is kind of pieced together here. I ran out of strips to put there. But those are my totally junk journals. Now this is all one page. This doesn't open up. This one gave me a surprise. So, and then these are the pages that I did with when she did that bubblegum chain, chewing gum chain and the tags. So they were just kind of out. I did two of them again here. And I did this one. So here's my totally junk journal here. I love this cover. I love this cover. I am so in love with that. So I'm getting quite a collection in here. Yes, I am. But these larger pages will go at the back. And I think that I missed two of her sessions. I think I missed one around Thanksgiving when our furnace went out. And then I think I missed one. I missed one when I had that bad cold. So I've got a couple pages that she did that I don't have in here. I'm not sure I'll get them made up. I think they were both tag pages. So, but I think I have enough when we get ready to bind it. So that was really fun to do. Tanya McGuire, This, That, and Chat. I think it's Art Journals and More, something like that. That's her channel. I'll put a link to her channel after the stream is over with. So that's what I did all day yesterday afternoon. And then I worked some more in my journal. Saturday we had our Zoom, and this is Monica Moran taught our mini art retreat. She taught the project, and she taught stitching. Now, I'm not sure how much of this you can see, but around here, around the edges here, well, you may be able to see it on the back. I have hand stitching on tags. Now I have a bobby pin embellishment on there that's been holding it in my journal. Let me get that off. So this is just my documentation on the back, and I did mine Valentine style. This was an image of a postage stamp probably last year at the post office. Sometimes they put out those catalogs of postage stamps, and that's what this came from. Tim Holtz doll, and this was a Ode to Beauty. It was an Emerson book page poetry on a piece of cardstock. And then there's a piece of netting that came on a vegetable bag. I'm not sure how much you can see there. So that goes in my journal. But let's see. What I want to work on today is right here. I want to work on these ATCs. I think I'm going to put this there, just mark it. But I have been, oh my goodness, I've been filling up this journal. I wanted to show you what I'm doing here. Let's see. These are the Fib Sketch Days. This is a page that I hope to work on today, too. I want to do an abandoned places here. And I did a couple of extra sketches down here on when I plotted these out. This comes to day, oh, this is an extra too. This is January 31st here. So I got 5 extras, and I was just sketching there, and I was having so much fun sketching there that, let's see. Hi, Lynn. Good morning, Lynn. Newbie Cheryl said you love that discussion. We kind of had a disagreement there. It wasn't a disagreement, it was a difference of opinion, because she kept saying the word transparent. And I understand that glass is transparent, but by the time you have stained glass, so we came to an agreement that it was more translucent, semi-transparent. The light still comes through, but it's not totally transparent. And I've seen stained glass that is opaque, like a milk glass. So, and I know from I have 18 videos in that playlist that I've done as stained glass art journal pages that you can use acrylic paints and craft paint, and the metallic is what you're going for. Hi, Mark. Good morning, Mark. Hi, Kim Marie. Good morning. Yeah, it's morning already. Linda McAllister. Linda, I'm so glad to see you in here. Linda, let's talk about doing I got an allergy or something. I got a little scratch there on the side of my arm. Sometimes I think that when I use that hand sanitizer, it's got alcohol in it. I think it dries out my hands. So I'm going to give me some hand cream in here. But Linda, I'm ready to do a hangout with you, Linda McAllister. So Anytime you want to do one, I'm thinking that yeah. Now it's afternoon there for you. My early morning is your afternoon, so you pick a day. Tomorrow would be fine for me. The early afternoons are good for me, or the early mornings, your early afternoons. No, I think you should probably start it and invite me because I do think you have better bandwidth. I did an internet test. My download speed is like, what, 8.4, and the upload speed is 4.5, I believe. So I think that you probably have better internet speed than I do. So I'm perfectly happy for you to at least to start out with, for you to start it, and it'll be on your channel, and that's fine with me. I like to, this may be a good way to get you some more subscribers and get, get some more focus on your channel. 4.5 megabyte up, 4.5 megabyte, I think, or upload. It was the 4 point, they give the percentages. I think the percentages was 4.5 and 8.6, something like that. Hi, Sherry Lynn. Good morning. She's just going to be listening. Sherry Lynn is going to be listening. She has a grandbaby, and it's 1 degree out. It's a high of 12 degrees. Ooh, brr, Sherry Lynn. So you let me know. Linda, what day you want to do it, and maybe we could just do art journal pages, or if you think of a project that we could work on, or something like that. Because I think I can get into the Hangouts. I think that I started a Hangout, and I started it on the stream, but that wasn't what I wanted to do when I was testing. 20 megabyte upload. Okay, tomorrow would be fun. Tomorrow's Tuesday morning. We could do it tomorrow morning, because tomorrow morning is my regular stream. So I'm usually up at 4:30 anyway. Now 4:30 my time. Help me out here. 4:30 my time is what time your time? Yeah, wouldn't that be fun to do? I think it would be fun. My time now is 4:59, 1 minute before 5 o'clock a.m. So let's just say it's 5 a.m. here. I jumped ahead a minute. Hi, Joey. Good morning. Yeah, Sherry Lynn is Eastern time. I'm Central time, Sherry Lynn. I am in Nebraska. Central Nebraska. I'm on Central time. Hi, Ruth. Good morning, Ruth. Auntie Ro, you better go get some sleep. I'm worried about you. You got to get up in a few hours and go to work. Oh. I'm reading the comments. Hi, Bev from Oz. Good morning. And Joey's putting the thumbs up. Thank you, Joey. Sherry Lynn, thinking about moving to Florida. I don't know. They can get some cold weather. They can get some nasty hurricanes down there, Sherry Lynn. I think you should just bundle up. You just have fun with that grandchild of yours. Annie Rowe, you turn off that phone and you go get at least a couple hours of sleep. You got to work 8 hours today. Bye, Sherry Lynn. Yeah. Kim Marie is not me, and she is 4 a.m. So she's on. You must be on Mountain Time. Sherry. Oh, Sherry Lynn's listening in. Oh, you said bye because you're not chatting. Isn't this great with this camera? Isn't it great? I am just so thankful for the laptop and for the camera. I'm loving it. We still might get some buffer. I mean, because that's an internet bandwidth thing. But this not losing the data connection, I'm just in love with that. Tomorrow, 5 night your time, that will be 12 afternoon my time. No, because that won't work. That won't work because Tanya and Lisa are doing a hangout tomorrow night. So I don't want to conflict with them. Tomorrow's Tuesday night. They're doing their first hangout. Tanya and Lisa are doing a project. I'm not sure exactly what time, but I want to stay away from the evening hours. For me, 5 o'clock is getting into the evening. I'd rather do it early in the morning, and it doesn't have to be tomorrow. If you want to do it at 12 afternoon, what time is it now for you, Linda? Yeah, I'm so grateful for this camera. I'm just totally grateful. And I don't, how Annie V got to be a friend of mine. I don't know. Well, on my channel, I don't deserve her generosity. She emailed me yesterday and said, Meri, I have some kitty cats to send you. So Aunt Becca's going to benefit from that. So, but she's just been so generous to me. Annie V, if you're listening, and Ann Lar too. That I just have two N's who have just blessed me out of my socks. It's 12 afternoon lunchtime, your time. So can you do it during the daytime, Linda? Because you're on here now. Can you do it tomorrow morning? Tomorrow at 12 noon? Or even at 11 a.m., I think would be 4:30 my time or 4 a.m. my time. I would rather do it at 5, though. I'd rather do it at 12 noon. Okay, so if you can do it at 12 noon, well, I'll check the world clock too and message you back. Message you on Facebook. You're on Facebook. Yeah, I know you are because I see you aren't you on Facebook? If I message you on Facebook, we can sort out the time. But I think 12 noon your time is 5 a.m. my time. And I would rather do it early in the morning. So that means I won't be streaming at 4:30 tomorrow morning. I'll be doing a hangout with Linda tomorrow morning. And it'll be on her channel. Okay, let's plan on doing that. And I'm just going to plan on working on an art journal page. In fact, I might work on this abandoned places page that I want to get done. I want to do this abandoned places page, these eggshells. I found a quote that I love. It says, "The shell must break before the bird can fly," by Alfred Lord Tennyson. So that's going to be the quote I'm going to put on this page. But I'm going to paint all this out Dee Dee Willingham style. So that's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. And maybe I'll work on something else if I get it done while we're still streaming. Send you an email? Okay, I will. I'll send you an email and this will kind of be our test. It'll be a test to see if we can get it going tomorrow. But I think what happens is you just send me an invitation and I open up my Hangouts and do I have to download a Hangout app on I know I do on my phone, but I think I can just open up. I think you send me an invitation, don't you? She's on. Okay, let's see. AM is nighttime there, Linda. Yeah. It's about noon her time, a little after noon her time, the way I'm understanding it, Kimmery. Good morning, Carlana. Good morning, good morning. You use military time, Linda? Oh, yeah, Dee Dee's on today. I'll probably be off by the time she gets on. I don't like to run into Dee Dee either. But she doesn't stream. She streams around 8:30, I believe. 8:30 my time, 9:30 her time. And then I go to Google and okay, we might have to fiddle around with where do I go in Google? I just go to my where do I go in Google? Just to my settings, to my little square that has a. I like that idea, Linda. Yeah, I'll start a normal stream around 4:30, and that will give us a half hour. And I'll look at where I need to go for. Maybe I'll try to start a hangout and invite myself this afternoon. Start a private one and invite myself, and then I'll figure out where I need to go. If I can do that, I'm not sure I can do that, but. Yeah. We'll see what's happening. We'll play with it tomorrow. That'll give us something to work with tomorrow. Can I have a stream open and open a Google tab and open a Hangout at the same time? Did I get it? What happened there when I went to a new tab? You do journaling? Okay. What happened? I'm in a new tab on my browser right now. I want to know what happens to you guys because I don't have my phone on. You need your camera, you need one stream. Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, we'll work it out tomorrow. We'll we'll struggle. I'll open a public stream tomorrow morning around 4:30 Central, like I always do on Tuesday mornings. And then you come in and we'll see what happens. Exiting? I exit when that happens? Okay. When I go to your tab. Okay. We'll work it out tomorrow. I may play around with Hangouts. Of course, I just have my phone. I could start a Hangout here, I think, and invite me on my phone. But that wouldn't tell me how to open a Hangout on Google. We'll work it out. I'm looking forward to it, Linda. I'm looking forward to it. I think it'll be fun just to learn how to do it. Okay. So I was going to show you what I've done in my journal. I was playing in my journal yesterday. I showed you that abandoned places page. These are most of you have seen the doodle ATCs that we did Friday night, and I've already started. Of course, I used pink. I thought I had orange, but I used pink. I'm building these little doodle cards. So I'm working on that. We did those Friday night. And we did another set Friday night here, the challenge. But what I wanted to show you was I've been sketching. I've been doing sketches in my journal, and I'm running out of paper. So I made these little books. I made these little books in December. I was going to give them away, but instead I gave away the TNs. So I'm going, well, I have these little sketchbooks that I can put in here. Now I'm going to show you what I'm working on, and I'm going to talk about it but I want to let you know I have permission. So on my influential women's art journal, I want to do a sketch in my art journal of Barb Owen. And I emailed her or messaged her. I can't remember if I emailed or messaged, but I said, Barb, can I use a photograph? And she said, any photograph that you want, just go out there. And, so I was watching one of her streams. I have to watch her replays because Fridays I'm kind of planning my Friday night stream and getting ready for my Friday night. So sometimes I catch her, but a lot of times I go back and I watch her replays. So I've been quick sketching off of the video pictures of Barb Owen. And it's so fun to sketch off the video because I get her head in different positions. So I think this is the one that she has on her blog, but I've been working in pencil here too. Now, I'm not saying they're the best. What I'm saying is I think I'll do an entire Barb Owen study here in this book and sketch her so many times so that when I get ready to do, when I get ready to do a final one, I'll have a likeness of her. Some of them I like. This one I like. This one I like of her. This one, I kind of caught her, but not quite. And this one, I was working on her eyes. So, and then these over here were Barb too, a couple of them. So I'm running out of space. I like this one of her. She's kind of looking down. And this one, I think I captured her. Now, this one is not Barb here. This was just the guy. I was sketching some guy. I was watching a video, and I can't even tell you who it was. So that's not Barb, but the others are Barb. But now I don't think this one looks like her at all. But I think this one kind of caught her as she always looks down at her screen. She's reading the comments. And I think this one kind of caught her. She looks so happy here. So I'm going to have my very own Barb Owen sketchbook. I hope she doesn't mind. She said, go take a photo. She didn't say, go sketch off of all my videos. One of these, I think it might, no, I don't think I've done it yet. She did a scissors. She's got a scissors video up there where she was talking about the different scissors and everything. I love the video. So I want to go. She had this great big old huge pair of scissors. Yeah. Well, by the time I fill this book with Barb Owen, I'm going to have it down so that when I want to do one in my women's influential book. Now, I did Cinnamon Cooney, and hers turned out pretty good. But somehow, I didn't. Barb has eyeglasses on, so that's a challenge for me. And, sometimes I don't, you just need to practice. So by the time I get ready to do Barb Owen, I hope she doesn't mind. I'm going to practice till I fill this book. I'm going to have me a Barb Owen book. I hope she doesn't mind. And I might do that. I don't know if I can find that many pictures of Dee Dee, though, because Dee Dee doesn't show her face a lot. She has some face videos. But somebody who shows their face a lot, I might get permission and maybe do a whole book of them. Cinnamon Cooney does. I could do a Cinnamon Cooney book. So that's fun. I get these wild ideas. And I was telling Tanya and Lisa are doing a project. And I was saying in their stream yesterday, I can't start one more project. Here I am. Well, I have to say, though, this is practice. This is practice for the women's influential. So I'm going to call this a preparatory work. So, but I counted my pages when I made this book. I think I counted 17 pages when I made it. Well, when I make the February one, I think I'm going to put 25 pages in my signature. And I'll probably end up having another little sketchbook to put in the center. And I might have to mend it down here when I make the one in February, because I didn't plan on putting stuff in here. When I make the February one, before I stitch it, I might strengthen the spine with what I did not put this washi tape on till afterwards. So whatever I use for my cover, I might strengthen it before I stitch it. I should tag her on Facebook, Barb Owen. I imagine she'll see this video and she'll go, Meri, what are you doing? Now, these are preparatory sketches, though, and they're not all going to look like her. Do you remember when I did that geisha gal and I sketched her 25 times before I even got it looking like a geisha? However, I do think there are a couple that catch her. It catches her essence. Now, she was wearing that blue jean. Barb wears kind of a blue jean top, blue denim top. That's what she was wearing there. Here she was all dressed up. And in this one, she's kind of, this one I did in pencil. But when I sketched this, I have to say, I was in my recliner. And when you're in your recliner and the arms got in the way of my elbows, the arms of the recliner got in the way of my elbows, I really wasn't comfortable sketching this. If you sit at your desk where you have lots of room to work, it makes a difference. So, you know, some of these I would not say, it depends on where you sketch too. Now, I do like, let me go back to them here since I'm showing them. I do like, where are you, Barb? It's in the center here someplace. I do like this one of her. I like this one, and I like this one because she's looking down. This just reminds me of when she's looking down and reading comments. So, but this one, I don't think I caught her at all. So you just have to practice and practice and practice. So that's the fun I'm having in my journal. Oh yeah, the sponsors. I'll have to sketch the sponsors. And I'm still working on Anne's snow globe. I haven't forgotten you, Anne, if I didn't see her come in, but I'm still working on Anne's snow globes. Snow globes are kind of slowed down, but you may not get your snow globe. I think I'll go ahead and send out Barb's, because Barb's is done. Her elephants are done. Barb's snow globe she wanted elephants, and it's all done and it's ready to send. And I was going to hold off until I had all 5 of the ones that I'm doing done, but I may not get them done till June or July at this pace. So I think I'll go ahead and make a copy of Barb's, and I've got a stack of 10, and I think I need to make a couple more packets that people who said that they want, you know, the photocopies. I think I'll go ahead and get those ready and send them out and add Barb's. And then I want to work on Anne's and get it done. I might just have to work at them one at a time. But I know I want to do one for Marie Duncan. I want to do one for Ruth and Lynn, somebody else. I had about 5 that I want to do one for Annie V. I want to do one for Sherry Lynn, and I'm working one for Anne. So, and there'll probably be some others before. So I'll be doing snow globes all year once I get started on them. But I kind of got, you know, I get sidetracked. That's why I say I can't take on another project. Let's see. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, Cheryl. The stamp on the front. This, you like this stamp? I like the crowd stamp. This stamp here, I think I'm going to cut it apart so I can use it, because this is a New Year's stamp, and I was going to make a cards. When you make a stamp, you're really making it to make multiple images. I'm not so crazy about the 2019, but it's there. But I think I'm going to cut it here, cut the rubber, the stamp rubber, and cut the numbers out, because I can use the numbers when I'm doing pick 10s and mixed media. that type of thing. So, and this is my crowd stamp here. I like my crowd stamp. Let's see, what else is? Meri should also do famous artist. I should, Sherry Lynn. Some of the famous artists, women artists, I have a list. I have a list of a lot. We did a list of influential women on, I'm not sure that you were following me then, Sherry Lynn. It was sometime last year. We did a list of influential women, and oh my goodness, I must have close to 100 suggestions. So, and I've been working on them. I've done Cinnamon Cooney. I've done, my mind is blank. I did Grandma Moses and a couple others that attracted me that are not well known. One was an aviator or a World War II. I'm not really sure. I have to go back. I did, who's that? Not Lindbergh, but, my mind is asleep. You know, that really famous aviator that flew across the ocean, lost her life. What's her name? It's not coming to my head. Do you want me to resend the email? Wait a minute. What are you saying? The sponsors? Who are you talking to about the email, Sherry Lynn? I wanted to copy the snow globe. Oh, no. Cheryl, I think I'll let you know. I'll recheck. But I made a list. And all the addresses of people who wanted snow globes. When you sent me your address information, I copied it and put it on a separate list that I have. I just haven't sent them out, but I'll make sure that yours is on there. So I haven't got them sent yet, though. But I think what I'll do is go to the library probably sometime I might be able to, this is Monday. I might be able to get up there this week and make a copy of Barb's and put it in with the packet of I have about 9 or 10 of them. I think I have 9 and Barb's will be 10. So, and then I'll send them out to everybody who wanted some. So I think I might have your address, Cheryl. Yes, Amelia Earhart, Linda's saying. Thank you, Linda. Sometimes those names get on the tip of my tongue, and I'm going, it's just be like I was meeting her. Oh, I know you. You're that famous, No, it was Amelia Earhart. That's who I was thinking of. I sketched her the very first thing. I might sketch her again, though. So I'm trying to think of some of the others I sketched. I have to get the journal out. So, let's see what I wanted to do this morning. Other than, it's nice just to come on and chat with you all. You're trying Andy Warhol? Oh, are you doing an Andy Warhol ATC, Sherry Lynn? Sherry Lynn, we were going to do that list Friday night, but you weren't in my stream, so we did that Doodle Pick 10, and it was getting kind of late, so I didn't do the list of ATC ideas. That's something I wanted to do. So in California, it's 3 a.m. Okay, Lynn, you go get some rest. I hope Annie Rowe did too. Thanks for popping in, Lynn. Good to see you. You guys, I like that you come in and say good morning to me, but if you need rest, I want you to go get some rest. That's not weird, Linda says. We understand perfectly. So I want to work on these ATCs this morning. Oh, you saw this. This is I'm doing that scavenger hunt. I put this out on my Instagram. Janet Young does a scavenger hunt every year. And she gives, I think she has a contest, and I'm not participating in that. But I just like to go do some of her suggestions. And I'm doing them out of order. I want to get my, Sherry Lynn, I want to get my printer set up. That's one thing I want to get done, hopefully this afternoon. But I want to print off that list of scavenger hunt. But this, one of the things on there was a page 11. And I've got this poems by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And the page 11 was part of the poem called The Sphinx. And this is Emerson here. You guys can't see him too well. And I'm looking at him backwards, but I kind of wanted to make him look like the head of a sphinx in the background. Like this is his head and he's looking off that way. This is a pyramid over here. And then in my handwriting, and it's supposed to be handwriting that I know what it says, but I don't expect anybody else to. I pulled this part of the verse out that says, the heavens that now draw him with sweetness untold, once found, for new heavens he spurneth the old. And I just love that little verse in there. So I copied that off in here. And then I was playing, we did that doodle. We did these doodles on, well, let's go look at it here, on Friday night. Oh, I just have so much fun with these pages. I have so much fun with these pages. Did this doodle off of that Indian painting. This little doodle here, the flowers. And so I started doodling those in white on my page 11 here. And then I just did the bricks there for like for the Sphinx thing. So I did that over the weekend. But what I want to do is I want to keep up with my ATCs, and I thought I'd work on some ATCs this morning after I showed everything. I have these. Let me pull my bobby pins out here. What's on the back here? I'll pull these out. I have a lot of little things left from kind of like Valentine, or a lot of little things like that left. Let's put these over here. Let's see. I've got a lot of little scraps up here. Emerson, Lake, and Palmer. Newbie Cheryl says, I was up from 1 to 3, could not go back to sleep. Sometimes I'm up to, oh, and here's the other thing I want to do. I want to do my ATCs. I probably won't get this done in this stream. Maybe I'll do these tomorrow morning, Lynn, Linda. Beetle Chick, who watches Dawn at Let's Make a Mess today, sent me a postcard, and then she forgot that she sent me a postcard, so she sent me another one. So maybe I'll make some postcards tomorrow morning, because I want to make postcards to send to her, to thank her. So I owe everybody. I feel so guilty. I'm going, they send me stuff. I should be sending them stuff back. This was a Christmas tag that I did. No, I think I did one. This wasn't a Christmas. This is one I did in Aunt Beck's stream. It's gold. It's gold. I should just kind of finish that up. That was off of tea bag. Maybe I did. I don't know where I did this, but I'm going to finish that one up. Let's see. I have so many things I want to do. This is ATC. Here, I want these envelopes. And they'll be floating outside of the ATC, but that's okay. And I even have some of this. I used this on my boho tags. I thought maybe I would put that on there. I have some Tim Holtz dolls. Here's those postage stamps. Now, this came out of like a postage stamp catalog that the post office puts out. You can order them from the post office. I ordered them, but I only got one. So I don't know if they make them semi-annual, or I would not think they put them out every month, because they probably put them out when they get enough new stamp issues. So I got that. And what else do I have? Some other postage stamps here. I got the John F. Kennedy postage stamp. I got some scrappies here that I want to use up. Baby is up, Sherry Lynn says. Chat tomorrow. We'll listen in. Okay, Sherry Lynn. Linda and I are going to try to do a hangout tomorrow. We might have we might have some starts and stops with it. I'm sure that Linda is all set up good. It'll be Meri that'll be learning what she's doing. I don't know. That may go here. I could use one of these. There's a scrap. Here's some circle punches from, I used a Nutty Bar package yesterday for circle punching. I don't know if I want to use those here. I have In My Heart. And remember this. I have a little doll. I'm going through my scrappies. I have some tags here. I think I'll save those off, though. It'll work. All right. It'll work, but you'll probably get it. You know, Linda, you're the person who told me to fix that setting in Google. You know how it had that pink line at the bottom and it was all choppy? I went and I found that setting you told me about, and sure enough, that did it. Here's part of that poem or something that I pulled out of that book. And then I have some more of these little things that really need to go in here. I'm not going to work on these today, but they were little cutouts for it. Then I've got some larger paper dolls that I won't be using today. I'm going through my scrappies. I'm going to do these 4 ATCs here. Now I'll put these here. I've got some more, some red lace. I think I'll cut the ruffle off though. And a couple more little paper dolls here. This one's got gold on it. I might paint her gold. She's been playing in the paint. And I've got this. And this is my tag that I made. I got some buttons. I got remnants from that other ATC I made. I got a sampler. All righty. All right. I'm just sorting out. See what I have. I think I'll do the base first. Kind of know what I have here. So let's go put some paint on the base. Let's read chat. Linda says, postcards sound great. Well, only because I owe them, Linda. Maybe I'll do a watercolor here. Maybe I'll do a background on this. This is 11 by 15. I'll do a background on this, and then I'll cut them. So I'll get more than 2. Maybe I could send one to you. I don't have your address, but... All righty. Let's put this over there too. I'm ready to put a background on here. Do I want to put it on with paint? I think I do. Pink. I think I want to do pink. Maybe a really light pink. Is this pink? That's peach. What's this? That's tomato. I don't buy much pink paint. Got some lavender. Lavender would be pretty. Maybe I could mix it with a little white. I don't buy a whole lot of pink paint. Here's warm beige. That's more for fleshy tones. I got yellows. What's this? Is that tomato again? Here's a coral. Buttermilk. All right, I'm going to get messy here. Let's see. Baby is up. Cool, Sherry. Hello, Sherry Lynn. It'll work. My profession is IT. Oh, I did not know that. You're in IT, Linda? Well, no wonder you're so smart. I was an old legacy programmer, so I have to learn all this new stuff. I'm with all the newbies on these, and you know, usually I get there. I wouldn't say I get there with help. Let's put it that way. You know, I should take this cutting mat off my desk because I don't want to get it all messy. So let me slip this out. There. And I need to rearrange my desk so I can take my laptop off and put it over to my side. My laptop is taking up too much desk space for me. What do I have under here? I have a bobby pin. What's on the other side? It's just holding. I'm going to pull it out for now. All right. So let me open the buttermilk one. That coral is getting used. I don't know how much I'll have of it. And I need to clean my brushes. Oh, my brushes. I'm so bad with my brushes. Bad. Yeah. But I don't like my laptop being here with my art. In fact, I think I'll put a piece of wax paper over my keyboard just to protect it. Hi, Elizabeth. Good morning. Okay, that's okay, Linda. I'll give it to you in stream and video. I'll dedicate it to you. I'll dedicate a postcard to you. I understand perfectly. We have a P.O. box, so that's why I don't mind. But I share mine privately, but I understand perfectly. We have a P.O. box, so I share that when people ask me, but I don't like to put it out on the internet. All right. Let's see what I think. I'll just do some nesty here. I think I'll put some water on my page, and maybe I'll dip into this. I'll dedicate the postcards to you. I'll say this postcard is dedicated, and then I'll put it in my own art journal. Oh, dear. And I'm just dipping my brush in the cap. I don't care if it's dirty or clean. There you go. Where's the purple? Just kind of mixing it right on my page. And I don't care if it goes in the margins. I got out that piece of wax paper and then I put it on. Let's get this out of the way, Meri. I need more desk space. Oh, yeah, I could scan it in and send it to you. Yes, that's an excellent idea. I will do that. When I get that printer set up, I want to get that done. It has a scanner. So, yes. Yes, ma'am. That'll be a fun way to trade ATCs. You made 4 ATCs in your magazine journal. How cool is that? Let's see. How am I going to do this? I think I took these caps off, but I think I'm going to put them back on again. I take them off, I put them on. I take them off, I put them on. I'm going to squeeze some paint out here. I was thinking I'd work out of the caps. This one's gunky. Yeah. Ew. Gunky poo. I was probably in some sort of a hurry. I was trying to clean it off. It's still gunky. I'm about done with it anyway. A dedicated digi postcard. Yeah, it'll save money. Actually, that's kind of a good idea. If our postage keeps going up, we're at 50 cents for a letter now. You know, I might have wanted to leave that off. This is about down to the end. Oh, I'll get a little out of it. Come on. Well, let's see if I have any more. Ah! What do I have here? What is this? That's orange. What's this? I'm going to pull this peach out. We'll add some peach to it. Peach will be just about like the buttermilk. You add water to yours? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do with my brush. I kind of want just like a wash though. And I'm just going to, I'm going to smear it on the page. Now, I don't care if it goes in the back. I kind of know where the ATCs are. I kind of know where they are. But I want these lines here to when I start putting down some of these images. Hi, Beth Schuler. Good morning. Beth is another one that sent me happy mail. I should work up a whole bunch of ATCs on like I'm going to do those postcards too, and start sending those out. I like the idea of doing the digital ones and just put them out there, maybe in a public Dropbox, a public Google Drive folder, and just put them out there, maybe just some backgrounds, or I don't know if I can put the fuss cuts on ones on it, if I do something like that, but just put them out there and say, if you want them, print them off. I don't know. I get, who was it? Donna Downey had she's starting to do those little short vlog type things, but she did one about ideas and getting all these great ideas. And I'm one for, I'm just like everybody else. I get doing something and it spurns an idea for something else. It spurns an idea for something else. Well, it's great to have good ideas and have good ideas, but if you don't execute them, you got to execute your ideas. So, and then I'll start this, and then I'll start that, and then I'll start this, and then I'm behind on that. You know how that goes. There, I kind of like it just like that. Maybe a little more purple down in what? Down in here. Bring that up a little. And I need to get my dictionary out so I can smoosh this page, but it's packed away someplace. I don't want to go dig it out now. So I'm going to do a little heat gun alert here. Heat gun alert. Yeah, I didn't make coffee this morning. I didn't make coffee. I'm missing my coffee. I'm going to go have breakfast after I'm done here. I think I'll get my printer set up today, thanks to Sherry Lynn. I'll watch Dee Dee this morning. We'll see what she's doing. All right. So I've got these little kitchen ATCs. I think I'll use them up. I did that separate one. It's in here someplace. But I think I'll use all these little scrappies up. Yes, I do. Then I'll just There. Okay. Let's start with the plates. That's not dry yet. Let's start over here. Now, let me mark it here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Does not have to be perfect. I'm not doing these at any sense of perfection at all. It'll fit right in there. I think I'll kind of tear it. And I'm going to tuck this behind it. And trim this just a bit. I might have trimmed that a little too much, but that's okay. I can put something up at the top. I'm talking to myself. No, I think it's, no, I cut it just a little uneven, but that's okay. I think I'll put this one right in there. All right. I think I'll try the glue stick. I don't know on this stiffer paper. Now I need another piece of wax paper. I get this wax paper at the dollar store. So I use quite a bit of it. If the dollar store wax paper here in the States do not have as much wax on them. In fact, I think they're probably more like deli paper than wax paper. The dollar store brand. I could be wrong. See my lines here. Right in there. Oh, thank you, Linda. I was glad to see you too. Newbie went to, who's getting coffee? Oh, Linda got her coffee. Yeah, my chat here, I think, is scrolling slow. So I just read it as whatever comes up, I read. Now I cut this. No, that wasn't what I cut. I cut these. Let's see if I put that there. It's a little short. I shouldn't have cut that off. Oh, well, I'll put this book text. I'll put this book text in there. And I think I'll just let it fall down and then I'll draw lines around it. In beings deep past ear, what's on the other side? Yeah. It's just a piece of book text. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it on both sides this time. Yeah. I'll probably have to go in after I get these glued down and tuck them down better. As much as that was dumb, Mary. As much as I like those glue sticks, I think they work better for magazine pages than they do for the more heavy cardstock items and like that. I think you need a heavier glue for these. I'll probably have to glue things down. I just need a strip. Maybe I'll use a strip off of this. Maybe I'll just tear it. I'm just talking to myself here. I'll tear it like this. kind of like that. Chat is slow. It is slow. Good. That's okay. It's morning. It's almost 6 o'clock here, 5:51. All right, we're going to leave it like that. Well, that chat didn't work there anyway. Let's see, I have a little, I have a frying pan and a little sifter. And Kiss the Cook. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen. I don't want to throw these little things away, but I think I need somebody that looks like a cook. I need a lady that looks like a cook. I got some more Tim Holtz paper dolls. I love these paper dolls. And they, well, look how it's packed. They pack them for $6. I don't think I used my coupon on this, but it's well worth the $6. I'm looking for a lady to put on there. Let's see if I can find one. I need a lady. I need a lady. Here's a couple of ladies. I kind of like that. I'll use those. Yeah. All right. I think I'll put them on first. And then Kiss the Cook. All right. I'm gonna put them down first. Let's get these other guys out of the way. I'm going to tack it down with some tape and then glue around the edges, I think. Cheryl says she's on the sofa with a blankie. Yeah, it's going to get cold. I think we kind of lucked out here in Nebraska. They were predicting ice storms, a lot of ice and snow, but we didn't get it. We didn't get it bad here this weekend. So that makes me happy. I was kind of worried. My brother was invited out to dinner, his extended family. I worry about him when he goes off driving. He's, oh, yeah, I've driven in winter weather. And I'm going, yeah, but it isn't only you. It's the other guy coming at you. But he made it fine. We didn't have bad weather. And then I think I got some extreme wet glue. It's a freezing morning, Cheryl. It's cold there, Linda. Hi, Leanne from Australia. Leanne, I'm going to write you down in my book. I've been missing some of my international folks, writing them down. I got to start doing that again. I'm writing down my international folks, so when they show up again, I'll know who you are. Leanne, is that Kaylee? I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that's what I like about these early morning streams is I get to talk to the international people from Australia. You're going into like spring and summer there in Australia? It's very hot there. Look what I did. That's what I do. Although putting something like that on here wouldn't be a bad idea, would it? I could redo my little book here. That's how ideas happen. I was going to put some glue on here. Come on, there he comes. Now I'll put it right in here. And I'm going to put Kiss the Cook this way, but I think I left my little inks out in the other room. Let's do the red. I have that hobby cart that Lucia gifted me, and I've got some stuff in there, but I need to reorganize it, and I think I'm going to pull that up to my desk, clear off there. I've got inks and tapes and extra pins and everything off to the side over here. I think I'm going to clear that off. I need more working space. I'm always knocking things off. There. Let's see. I think I'll save that one. Kiss the Cook and put this down here, I guess. Put this like this. Let's do that first. It's summer there in Australia, about 8 p.m. What am I doing? Do you know Miss Lady Petal from Australia? She has a channel. She's really the first Australian artist, like in our art groups that I met, Miss Lady Petal. Sherilyn says, Leanne, put a shrimp on the Barbie for me. I'm moving there. Oh, dear. You guys are so funny. Kiss the Cook. That one doesn't show up. I like it, but maybe I'll put it down here. Put this one here. Here. And I guess I just need this one. It's too big, though. Should have used it for a hat. I was reading chat. Sherry Lynn's watching her baby. Can only pop in once a while. She's mainly listening. 106 there yesterday. Oh, my. Maybe if I put it like this. I'm not sure I like that. I think I'll just leave that colander off and use the sifter and the, yeah. Sometimes you just have to be picky about what you use and don't use. So I've got these 3 little kitchen items yet. I think I'll leave it like that because I like those plates in the background. It doesn't have to have everything on it. No, I think I like it better going that way. Now I like the frying pan right there. You guys probably can't see. It's probably a little bit. Let me see if I can zoom in just an inch or two, a notch or two. It'll give me experience with zooming in here. Gotta zoom in a notch. Come on. It's not coming. Oh, there it goes. Now let me move my book. Needs to come this way. There, I'm working right in here. Okie dokie. Now I outline this in black, but I think I'll wait till I get them all done before I outline them. I don't need a whole lot on there. I think that's enough. So the next one, I think I'm going to do these kitchen ones aside. Maybe I'll put these little scrappies back. Keep my little scrappies in this little envelope thing. All right, what shall I do? This one? Yeah, I got the buttons. I don't know about those. Maybe I can decorate it with that. This is really a scrappy one. I think I'll just take that off, put it like that. You think you have all sorts of things until you start looking to see what. Remember this? In my heart. Could put George Washington on there. Kind of like that. Classics forever. Maybe I'll put this old man on there. And maybe this text. Dread power, but dear, if God thou unmake me quiet or give thyself to, in being's deep past ear and something or other, blah, 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 blah. We'll put that on first. All right. I'm just going to use up these scrappies. I'm on a scrappy using kick. I'm going to have to glue that down a little better. Yeah, it's not buffering. Who was the YouTube in Australia who spoke up? Miss Lady Petal. Miss Lady Petal. She goes by Miss Lady Petals on her YouTube channel is Miss Lady Petal. Gosh, I don't know her real name. I don't think I know her real name. Hi, Roesta. Good morning. Meri, what paper do you use for your journal covers? Will poster board work? I think poster board will work, Sherry Lynn. I have some poster board, and gosh, I don't have it out, but it's a similar. This is a stencil, but it's similar to poster board, and it's a similar weight. I think that'll work good for your journal covers. This one I just used copy paper because I was thinking it's not really the cover; it's the inside of a signature. So I'm not really. This is going to go into a custom keeper that I'm ordering from Shannon Green. She's at Creativation right now. So, but I'm ordering a custom keeper from Shannon Green. That's what I'm going to use for the cover of this. That's how I'm going to bind it all. But let me tell you, I'm going to have to order a pretty thick one because this is just January, and it's already its own little journal. Shannon will say, "Well, Meri, just Order one for every month. I would, but I can't afford it. One a year. Where was my postage stamp? Here he is. Oh, I put this down first. Maybe I'll just use part of it. And maybe I'll trim this. I don't know what I did with my gold scissors. I'm just using scraps this morning. I want to use up these little scrappy pieces that are just sitting around. I spy JFK. Yes, JFK is right here. He's a postage stamp. Yeah, Miss Lady Petal. I got to know her when I was following Crazy Island Family. What did I do? Here it is. Crazy Island Family. Oh, and I keep forgetting her name. Sweet little gal. She moved, her family moved to Hawaii, so I kind of lost track of her after she moved. But she had a group called Crazy Island Family. And a Facebook group, and she had a channel called that too. And then she moved to Hawaii, and I lost all track of her. Because she was busy moving, and you know how that life happens. I think she still goes out there every now and then. Let's see, I was going to put that man on it. Like that. I think I need just a little light blue, maybe. Maybe, here, this. I want to play with this. That's what I want. A little DNA spit on there. Hey, it's just my journal. It's my own DNA. I just wanted a light wash. Don't tell. I think I'll put that right in here, maybe. Because my line comes there. I'm going to draw my dark lines around here. Some of this will go outside my line, which is okay with me. That's not your glue stick. That's not your glue stick. Oh, here it is. Look, there's Shirley Temple on the back of this. But I want George Washington. So, Shirley, I'm so sorry to have to do this to you, but I want George. Classics forever. I think I'm going to put him this way. Kind of layered my scrappies. Then this little man is going to come right here. And I am going to do the tape and glue thing again. Not able to find Miss Lady Petal. You know what, Sherilyn? I will put a link to her channel. It's Ms. It might be MISS Lady Petal, and it's all one word. She's got a channel, Miss Lady Petal, I believe it is. I wish I had my phone out. My phone's in there. I left my phone in the other room on purpose this morning. Miss Lady Petal. Let's see if I can find it on my old phone. It'll take a while for my old phone to warm up. It'll take a while for, well, because unless I'm already on Wi-Fi. Am I already on Wi-Fi? Nope. It'll take a while for, I have to leave this set for about 5 minutes and let it juice up. For some reason, this old phone's getting old. It takes a while for the internet to come up on it. I'll see if I can find it here and show it to you. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Thank you, Linda. I'll turn this off. Come on. Thank you, Linda. Yeah, she was in Crazy Island Family a couple years ago, and she is at that time she wasn't. She was just starting this art therapy, and now she went to school to. She's doing. She talks about these essays and everything. She's going into art therapy type work. She's a very interesting person. I love to hear her talk. I love to hear all you Australians talk. I like to hear Linda talk too. Linda and I are going to try a, come on, little blue, a hangout tomorrow morning. Yeah, she just redid her studio. She's a pretty lady. She's on Instagram too. I follow her on Instagram. All right, we're going to put this little man right in here, right under the 18A. Right beside George. All right, what else do I have here? I can do a Valentine one, USA Forever. Let's cut this out. I'm just playing. I'm just using up these scrappies. Let's ink the edges here. Red, yeah. Oh, no, Linda, we understand you. I understand you fine. I like to hear you talk. It's us in the USA that have the weird accents. Now, I'm from the Midwest, but when I was still working, I did a contract position down in Louisville, Kentucky. And I was down there for a couple years, but I must have picked up their accent because I went from Kentucky to Wisconsin, and boy, they remarked on my accent. You know, I think I'm going to smear some red ink on here. Can I do that? Kind of smear it. Yeah. And then I'm going to put this down. Put a little, instead of saliva, I'll use, I'm using hand sanitizer there instead of spit. Don't spit on it, Meri. Yeah, let's just kind of. I like that, but I kind of blurred it too much. There's my ink pad again. And I've started to watch creativation videos. See, I want some more in here. Maybe. I was watching Tim Holtz. And let's see, who else? I watched a little of Jane Davenport, not a lot. Just because I wanted to move on to another one. Let's see, I think I'll use some of these. None of this. What shall I use? This one? But I guess I better put, no, I can put that down there. And I like to watch them just to watch and see what products are coming out. Not that I can go out and buy everything. Who else was I watching? Wendy Becky. She was demonstrating a board that she created to keep her stencils, hold her stencils down. Let's see, who else was I watching? I looked for Shannon. She doesn't have one out yet, does she? A video. Shannon Green. Learn something new. I'm a subby to Miss Lady Petal. Yay! I like her. I love to hear her talk. I'm going to put In My Heart on here. And then I think I'll put these two little gals on there. And I got some paint on her dress. So I think I'll just smear some of this red ink on it. Where's my red ink? Yeah, most products. Well, you know, they're the new products. They're the new products. You got to expect them to be kind of expensive. I get those things on sale. I usually do the 40% off thing when I buy them. Now, I spilled some ink on there, but I'm just going to leave it that way. She was playing in the paint. She's a little artist. She's a little artiste. She spilled her paint. Whoops, just like Mary's dropping the ink pad. Now, this is a cardboard chipboard thing, and I like to peel it. It's pretty easy to peel the layers. I don't like all those layers. I don't know how many layers that there are there. 5 or 6 layers of paper. I peel it off. It comes off pretty easy. Oh, yeah, put it upside down, Mary. Let's see, I think I'll put it up at the top. This will come here. This will come in like this. These will come here. And I want to put some of this red lace on it, too. So let's chomp off a piece of red lace. Should I put that? No. Let's just cut off a piece, and then I'll figure where it goes. You don't have coupons like we do? I wish you did. They come in very handy, but let me tell you one thing about the coupons. I really do think that whenever, especially in Joann's, maybe I'm my imagination. I do like the 40% off coupons, but usually maybe I shouldn't say this because I don't know what they do, but it just seems to me like they probably do a markup on those prices, a markup, and then do the coupon thing. I don't know. I could be misspeaking there. You know what I really should have done is put it on first. Can I take this off? This is what I do. I put it down, I take it off. I put it down, I take it off. I'm going to put this down first. Just ignore my sloppiness here. Let me tell you who makes beautiful ATCs. Sherry Lynn. Oh, my goodness. Sherry Lynn is an ATC master. All right, I think I need some more glue on that. It forms its little skin here pretty fast. That extreme glue does. I was thinking, Tanya was showing me yesterday where she has a little Tombow. I think it's Tombow glue. And she made a paint applicator out of it. an empty one. And she was showing that yesterday in her stream. And I was thinking, I have an empty, I don't know where it is now. I have an empty glossy accents. Now, I kind of like this, but I have large bottles of glue like this. And I think I'm going to squeeze that into that empty glossy accents bottle. And see if that works any better than this. Kind of frustrates me sometimes. It wants to, it forms its skin pretty fast here on the top. Maybe you should wipe it off after every use, Meri. Let's put that down there. This goes in there. Now, where though? I think I'll just make it right in there. Now, see, I'll be drawing around the lines here. I'll put this down with my glue stick once I find it. I need to do more glue booking too. I've got all those fussy cut images. I need to start using them. I'm cutting out more. My USA Forever's getting covered up, but oh well. It's there. Now, where are my little girls? What happened to them? In my heart. I inked them with red. What did I do with them? Where'd my little girls run off to? I lost my little girls. That's the little boy. There they are. They were hiding. Let's see. I think I'll put them on here. However, do I want to? That says forever. Go put that. That's kind of too big. I don't like that on there. How about just my heart? I like that better. Hi, Vanessa. Good morning. Hi, Journey. Good morning. Kathy Arbor. Good morning. Nice to see you all in here. Good morning. Good morning. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I think I'm going to just make it my heart. And I think I'm going to put it down like that and let their little heads go on top of it. I think that's what I'm going to do. And I don't know. Can I get another layer? I don't think I can get another layer. It's still pretty thick. I got all these little scrappies that need to be used. So I'm making ATCs. We'll keep the N. See if I can keep it around. My heart. My heart. We're going to put them right down there. Her head will go up on it a little. I think I'll put their feet on the outside. Just like that. Let's see if I can glue this down. The page is pretty bulky here, so it curves. If I can just kind of hold this for me. I should have put red on that, but oh well. Too late now. Maybe it isn't too late. Let's get a little red ink on my hand. A little hand sanitizer. I think I'll put them just like that. Maybe I could even put them down a little. Maybe I will, so you can see a little bit more of the heart. I love her dirty dress. Oh, wait, here. I love her dirty dress. I spilled some paint on her dress. She needs a paintbrush in her hand. Maybe I'll draw a little paintbrush in there. Let's see. I think I'll put some tape. Tape helps hold it down while the glue is drying. Ah! It also likes to stick to your fingers. Thank you, Sherry Lynn. Sherry Lynn does the best ATCs. I love your style. I love your style, Sherry Lynn. I love those little ATCs that you painted, kind of like I painted these. But I painted these because she's already got paint splattered on her Of course, see, I had red on my fingers. Yes, the mess. Yes, mess. Meri gets messy. That little girl is exactly like I would look. Yeah, I'm going to put them down a little. Maybe I'll put them right like that. She needs a little paintbrush. Now, these will make more sense once I get the black lines in here. I'm going to do that yet. Let's see. So let's get some of this scrap thrown away, and some of the scraps in the that I'm keeping in the bag. And figure out what I want to do next. I don't think I'll use that. I might use this. I've already done a. How about how about introducing that little boy to Kennedy? That's nothing. Remember, this might go on there. And then the buttons I'll put in here. Maybe I'll put them this way. Yeah, somebody sent me a little ATC kit. I'm going to put this little trim in there, or it'll fall off of this one. Okay. So I'm going to build this one, and then I'll be done with my ATCs. How about these silver stars here? Yeah. Only I think what I'll do is smear some black on there the same way I did that red with the, can I do that? No, I smeared on my finger, but not on there. And then take a little hand sanitizer and kind of smear it around and wipe it off. I kind of like that. And then I'm going to pull this off of the cardboard backing. I remember I got these just because they had that. I got these at that big Hobby Lobby sale. And when you can buy things normally cost $6 or $7 for $1.25, I probably would not have purchased these chipboard letters. I don't go for chipboard letters so much. Maybe I'll take this off and just put remember. Now we'll put Kennedy on there. I think I'll put this on there just for the fun of it because I need to use it. Maybe I'll put this little gold in there. And my little boy, where did he go to? This. Whoops, covering up Kennedy. He's got his hand on Kennedy. Maybe we'll put Kennedy like that. And where's my remember now? There it is. Put my remember down. Maybe I'll move that down a little. Put it like that. Kind of like a little. Oh, I didn't put my stars on there, though. I don't think I will. Get too much on. All right, so I'm going to take these off, take this off, do these first. I'm going to put it on with the glue stick and hope it sticks. Sherry Lynn's Creations and More. I tried to link that, grab a link, and I couldn't get a good link. I'll have to try again because I was using my Facebook app. I tried to grab a link to Sherry Lynn's. I don't think it's not a group. It's just a page where she shows her art. It's her page. You can create your own page that's separate from your personal page where you can just show your art. It's not a group where you join. Well, you might have to join it. You might have to ask to see it. But all right, I'm just talking. You know what? I wish I had my blue ink out. Maybe a dab of this blue. Yes, I did this before, didn't I? And then grab my hand sanitizer here. Uh-oh, it's going to give that baby a blue face. Little boy blue. Let's see if I can dry that. Heat gun alert. There we go. All right. So he's going to go on here, and he's going to go kind of in there like that, like that, like that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll put him underneath. Right about in there. All righty. I don't have an address, Sherry Lynn. She does. She keeps her address private. She doesn't share her snail mail address. So what I'm going to do with my postcard, I'm going to scan it and send it to her digitally. Are you talking about her email address or her snail mail? Her snail mail address is private. Yeah, I don't have it either. I respect that. I understand it perfectly. So I'm going to send it a scan. I guess I'll put it on next. Yeah, I watched a part of your stream, your live session, your stream the other day, Linda, but I didn't have time to watch everything. It was Saturday morning, wasn't it? We had that Zoom Saturday. So I have to go back and watch the rest of it. I think I'll put him just like that. A little piece of tape. Where's my tape? You guys are patient with me watching me build these ATCs. Patient with me. Using up my little scrappies. Did I say good morning to you, Kimberly? Or was it the other Kimberly? I get you gals mixed up. You know, I'm really surprised how much fun I've had in this journal. Sometimes in January, I'll start my journaling, and usually by the middle of January, I'm off onto other things. I'll tell you, I've had so much fun in this journal this month. And I think it's because I'm putting everything, I mean everything in here. Now, there may be, Tanya's totally junk journal, I don't. But I've got quite a few of my activities, my art in here. Well, let's put this over here. And I'm just having some, oh, look, I wanted to use this too. Well, that'll get used another time. Let's put it in my little folder. I'm going to have to start me a little box of ATC ephemera. Just scrappies like that. And then I'll just pull it out. Like this was a July ATC kit that was sent to me. But if I just start a little ephemera box and put them in little envelopes, then I can pull them out and work on them. Because I have all sorts of little scrappies. I'll put this in there too. Hi, Shelley. Good morning. Hi, Nana Mo. Good morning. You're in the UK? Good morning and welcome. Welcome to all my new folks here. And Anna, I'm going to write your name down in my international book in here in a minute. I like to keep track of my international. I think a few slipped by me the other day. Now let's throw this away now. Oh, maybe I should wipe off this glue. Done with that. Put my glue stick away. Put my biggie pen away. I got this biggie pen and clearance at Hobby Lobby. This was not even their inventory sale. It was sitting in their bin like this, and I'm going, oh, it's probably dried, but it was only $1.29. And I said, I'll take it home anyway. And I did, and I'm still using it. I'm very happy with that. However, it got into the bin. And oh, look, there's more. I'm going to have to start another envelope. These are larger paper dolls. They can go back in over here. And let me put them in while I'm here. Come on. I'm putting away my paper dolls. Or trying to. I don't want to go in there. Come on. Make room for the rest of the family. Excuse me a minute. I spilled some paint. I gotta wipe it up here. Yeah. Mary's making a mess. Mary's making a mess. Where'd I go? I try to be neat and clean. I try. But sometimes that was okay. Ew. All right, I was going to write down Annie Moe, UK. Just in case I see you again. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Katrina. Good morning. Angel Rose and Kimberly 557. I've been trying to compile a list of my favorite live streams. You know, I've tried that, and the ones I remember the most are the ones that I go to, and that is Aunt Beck on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. Lisa, My Eclectic Life is on Monday nights at 7 East Central, and Tanya McGuire at Sunday at 12 noon. And then, of course, Dee Dee Willingham comes on Monday and Wednesdays at 8:30 in the morning. I'll be off of here before she comes on. And sometimes Friday, and she does some impromptus. Some more little... Oh, I was going to put these little envelopes on. Oh, well, another one. Look, my little packet is getting full. I have a little wooden box that Lucia sent me that I think I'll start putting these little packets in. I think I'll get me... Well, I got some more. And I'm just going to start making me some little ATC packets. Look, I got all these 2.5-inch rounds for coins. I'm not going to work on them today. All righty. All righty. Let's see where I'm at here. Everything's fine. I was going to work on postcards today, but no, it's almost 7. So let's put some of this stuff back in my journal that I pulled out. I want that for... Too much stuff. Too much stuff. All right. It's 8:45 where you are. You're in Australia, right? Most of the streams in the wee hours of the morning for you. Yeah, that's one thing I like about coming in. Leanne, I start streaming here at 4:30 in the morning. So that's, I don't know what time it is. Well, let's see. It's almost 7 here. So subtract 3 hours, probably about 5 p.m., maybe 5 or 6 p.m. for you. That's why I like doing my early morning streams, is I get to meet a lot of you international folks. You know what I'm going to do? I have the washi here. Let's put some washi on the corner here. So I get these, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, let me pull my journal up a little. I get these dog ears. And so I've been putting washi tape on the corners, and that's been holding them. Let me straighten up a little here. Okay, so what I do is I take some glue. Whoops, that's the empty one, or getting empty one. Let's take some, I think I'm about done with this wax paper. I can put it under here. Doggy ears. I just put glue stick on the corner here. And hopefully this will tear good for me. Yeah, it's going to be ornery. Come on. This washi tape was on sale, and I think this is why. I think sometimes it gets hot or something. I don't know, but it's been really hard to get off the row. Come on. It doesn't want to tear good. There. Ha! Took me a little while to get it started. Ah! Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Sticks every place but where I want it to. All right. So I tear off corner. Tear off a pretty big piece because I'm going to fold it on the underneath. And you don't have to put another one on, but I do. Try to get it right at the corner there. Right in there. And you can do this with paper. You don't have to use washi tape. You can use paper just as good. Glue a piece of paper on the corner. So I like to use the washi tape. And bring it over. And glue this side. You can use a rectangle piece of paper, works good. And I just fold it going to trim that off. Where are you going here? I'm not looking for neatness here. I'm just looking to get it glued down. I'm not looking for anything beautiful and perfect. I should cut that just a little bit more. Yeah, that's good enough for me. I'm kind of wonky there, but that's okay. But see, it strengthened my corner. It strengthened my corner, and that dog-eared corner's gone. Now, I could do it up at the top, but I generally don't have a problem with the top. It's always the bottom that I have a problem with. But see, I did that on my, where's my cover? There's my cover. This is paper. This was a map out of that Explorer book. That was part of an old atlas map. And I like that. So it's almost 7 o'clock here. It's getting to be towards 7 o'clock, which is 8 o'clock Eastern time. Dee Dee Willingham comes on at 8:30. So I like to kind of get off before she comes on. Tomorrow morning, I'll be signing on at 4:30 my time. And Linda and I are going to, we're going to stream. I'm going to stream, but we're going to go into a hangout. Linda's going to start a hangout and invite me. And so we're going to hang out tomorrow, hopefully. Linda McAllister. Hopefully it'll work. I'm hoping. Oh, you know, I'm not quite done yet. I've got enough time. Let's get out my marker. I want to put those black lines on. I'm not done. Meri said she's not done. Let's do the black lines. Now, if I cut these out, I would measure them more, but I doubt that I'll really be cutting these out. Let me fold my book. I doubt that I'll be cutting these out. So there are ATCs in my book. That needs to be glued down a little more. I'm just going to draw it out that way. I kind of like how it comes out of the line there. This one should fit pretty good. I can't see what I'm doing. I think those black lines just that border it just add adds the finishing touch. Adds the finishing touch. Yeah. Yeah. I can't see it. That's going to be a little tricky there. I think I'll just leave it. I think I'll leave the bottom. Just having fun. Just having fun. Used up all those little scraps. What a great way to use the scraps. There. Done with 2 minutes to spare. Next time I go to town, I think I'm going to get a gold Krylon paint pen, and I think I'm going to edge all my pages here in gold. Just for the fun of it. Just for the fun of it. So how fun. That's about the only art I think I did this morning. We did some chatting. I was showing, for those of you who came in, I was showing, I got permission from Barb Owen to use her image. I want to sketch her face in my Influential Women's book. I'm going to get that out, hopefully, and start working in it again. But I'm running out of pages here. So I made these. I was going to give them away in my New Year's stream, but I gave away those TNs instead. So I have some smaller sketchbooks that I could put in here. And I've been practicing Barb Owen. And the more you practice, the better you get. But I'll show you again my Barb Owen. Barb Owen's going to have her own little sketchbook here. I'm going to fill this sketchbook with Barb Owen. I hope she doesn't mind. She said, Meri, go out there and choose a picture. She probably didn't think I was going to pick one off of every video that she had. But this is, now this is not Barb Owen here. This was a guy I was sketching. This was before I thought I should sketch Barb. This is Barb here. And I love it because she's looking down. She's reading comments. And I like this one of her. She looks happy there. Now, this was a side view, and I don't think I captured her, but you practice. Everything you do, practice, 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 practice. So I did those first. I'm really happy with that one. I'm happy with this one. I think she looks happy there. Then I thought, well, I need more space, so I got out this book, and I'm going to dedicate this little sketchbook to Barb Owen sketches. Tina, hi, Tina. Hi, Tina. Welcome. Everybody's saying hello to Tina. So here's the ones, and I left some pages because once I fill up all of these, I'm hoping to have her face down pretty good. So I'm hoping that I can come back and put in a really good one at the front pages. But here's where I've been sketching Barb Owen from her videos. I'm pretty happy with that. She's got that denim shirt on. I was working on her eyes here. Now, I was telling the gals earlier this morning, when I was sketching these, I was sitting in my recliner. And so I'm not sitting at a desk where I have a lot of elbow room. I'm kind of crunched up. So that affects your drawing. I'm pretty happy with that, though. kind of got her there, but I think her face is more slender than what I have here. This is sort of, it seems like those 3/4 views I need to work on. I don't quite have her here. But I'm going to fill this book. Oh, here I did a pencil one. And here again, too, I was more concentrating on her eyes than the shape of her face and everything. I think I got her eyes pretty good there. But she's wearing eyeglasses, so that's a challenge for me. But yeah, Barb Owen's going to have her own little sketchbook in my art journal. Now, I might take this out. I probably will not have this filled by the end of January. This might float over to my February book. But I just put it in with a hairband in the middle of my journal, and that really makes it fat. That makes it fat. Whoops, I'm getting out of... That makes it fat. Take this out. But just think, I'm going to have 12... I'm going to have 12 of these by the end of the year. I'm going to have a fat journal. Hi, Anne. And Anne, I haven't forgotten your snow globe. It's still at the same place. I'm gonna work on finishing that. And I was saying that I think I'm gonna go ahead and send out the... Got glue on my hands. I'm picking off the glue. I'm going to send Barb her elephant snow globe. I was going to save them all, the next 5 that I'm doing, and send them out all at once. But I'm slowing down on those snow globes. So, but I'm going to finish yours. But I'm going to send out the photocopies of the others and get them sent out. Yeah, I could add more pages. But this is sewn in with a signature. I could probably add some tip-in pages, but I've just added. I'm going to be working on Barb Owen sketches. Maybe if I practice her, by the time I fill the book, maybe I'll have it down good enough to put her in my. I'm going to do a sketch of her in my. I'm doing an art journal that I started last year of influential women. So I asked Barb, can I sketch your picture? And she said, sure, go out and pick one. So she's going to get her own sketchbook. She doesn't know that. She might stop me. She said, Meri. It's a good way to start the year, isn't it? You know, I tell you, I've had so much fun in this journal. Sherry Lynn, you have fun with that little one today. Where do I find addresses to send Happy Mail? Happy Mail, look in the groups. If you're asking, I don't know who you're asking. If you want my address, private message me on Facebook. I don't know who you are on Facebook or there. I have contact information in my description box. I've got my email address in there too. Yeah, Barb's pretty comfortable with that. I did one of Dee Dee in my big magazine art journal. I'm going to do Dee Dee in my influential woman's. I don't know if I can find enough photos to do Dee Dee in an entire journal, though, because she doesn't put her face online as much as Barb does. She does. She has face-to-faces, but yeah, no buffering, Linda. Isn't that cool? We went clear through this stream this morning with no lost data connections and no buffering. Thank you, Annie V, and thank you, Ann Lahr. So it's getting late here. It's after 7, so I'm going to. This was an impromptu video. Tomorrow morning, Linda McGuire, well, I'm going to start the stream, but then Linda and I are going to try to go into a hangout. So hopefully that'll work. So we'll see what that happens. And I'm going to work on postcards tomorrow. That's what I'm going to work on tomorrow. Oh, okay. All right, everybody. Have a great day. Stay warm for those of you that are yeah, Linda's going, the hangout will be on Linda's channel. the hangout. She's going to invite me, and I'm going to go over there. I'll probably have to end my stream and accept her invite. So I'll be over on Linda's channel in the hangout. So that's where you want to go tomorrow, probably around 5 Central Time. You'll have to kind of watch for us because we, you know, this will be the first time we may have some setup things to work out. So, but we'll get it. Linda's an IT pro. She helped me get my issue here with the slow choppiness figured out. So, okay, everybody, bye. Have a great day. If you have some time, do some art. I'm going to end the stream. End stream.